Why has the magnetic shielding not been repaired, Starscream? The crew are working on as quickly as they can. We are leaking a trail. All the Autobots need to do pinpoint the exact frequency to activate the ground bridge. Accelerate your efforts. Yes, Commander Stormblast. Doctor in the house. Knockout. Was wondering when you show up. How's the patient today? Same old. Then why so down? I got some bad news. Oh, it can't be worse than it already is. Commander, what is it? I used to be a scientist during the war. That means I might know something about how to bring him back. But the only way I could do that is if the Viacons do this job that you order me to instead of them. Fine. You better find me in the logs. Or else I tear out your spark! What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fatelin1987, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Prime Beast Hunter Cyberverse Commander Class Starscream. Or, since I do already have a Starscream that's accurate, this Starscream is actually going to be someone different. Because of the robot mode, and because of the stylish jet mode. This Starscream is actually not going to be Starscream. It's going to be an OC character that is a friend of one of mine, Holly's. Aka Dark Blade 170. I will link her Deviant art in the description below. But this one is her OC, and it is one of my favorites, Stormblast. Stormblast is spoiler alert, the sister of Dreadwing, which I will have that review out very soon. When the figure does arrive, of course. Which I got it brand new, by the way, so you'll be expecting something really good for that one. And, yeah, I mean, there's not much to her, considering the fact that she is basically a repaint slash retooling, not complete remold, but just a retooling of this Starscream. And guess what? There's no red plastic, there's no clear plastic, which means that hasn't snapped off yet. So yay! And side comparison, well, let's bring it in anyway. Side comparison between these two. I still prefer the original Starscream, but again, the thruster fucking broke off. Right before I did the review. Oh my god. And just because I want to bring in some Prime people, here they are. Here they are. Oh, nice and tidy. I'm actually going to swap these two for a specific reason. Yeah, I'm swapping those two for a specific reason. Go scrap yourself. And because I still also have in my hand, I also put in these two here for a specific reason. Read the stories and you'll find out. Anyways, taking everyone off to the side. Also, just a quick thing. Here she is with Hard Shell. These two are in fact enemies. But no one's a worse enemy than this glitch. Yeah, the glitch is her enemy. Well, she's technically everyone's enemy, but this one specifically, for a specific reason. I won't say. You have to read the stories to find out for yourself. And also, just because I have another Seeker on hand, there you go. She does come with the Thunder Talon. I think that's what it's called. Thunder Talon Lance. It is a push fire missile. I'm not going to flick it out because like it's the middle of the night. I'm not going to go flicking it all around, but that's really cool. The only way it can tab in is, unfortunately, there's a peg here. There's a peg hole here. There's a peg there. What do? Peg them in. And yeah, it doesn't really look elegant. What does look elegant, however, is these. They still have the same exact peg holes as this Starscream. So right here. So you can actually add Starscream's blasters from the original onto here. Now, ain't that just look good? Come on. Don't tell me that doesn't look good. Come on. Anyways, transforming this one is the exact same thing as transforming this Starscream. I'm going to push off screen because he's not star to show anymore. Transform Stormblast. Flip these down. Flip these down. Flip these down. Spin the rotor halfway. Bring it upwards. We're going to bring this up and out. Bring this around. Flip out the head, which he has pink eyes, which is showing something different about Starscream. And not to mention that his wings are really, everything's different about this Starscream, which is why I decided to instead name him, Stormblast. So, there she is. And it does really work because of the heels. And another thing, just flip this up and you're done. And yes, articulation is the exact same as Starscream. So, for the heck of it, we'll just transform him quickly on screen. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. And also, if you notice that the chest here looks a lot more masculine, yet when you look at this, it looks a bit more feminine. So I guess that's maybe what I'm not exactly sure. I am not exactly sure what Hasbro were thinking when they came up with this, but clearly, this is actually pretty good. Some say this could also be thrust because of the red, but some could also say was the Armada / Cybertron Starscream, if you want to take a look at it that way. I mean, I don't know. Comparing the two, yeah, there's a lot of differences. For one, Starscream, they both have crests, but Starscream has a thinner crest. Stormblast has a thicker and smaller crest. Not to mention that their heads are shaped a little bit differently. If you look really closely, Stormblast just has a blank face. Starscream's actually smirking a bit. Like, I gotta hand it to him. This is really good. The chest detailing, pretty good. Going over to here, these wings, perfect. Arms, the exact same, but when you look at the back, aka the Jetmo bits, yeah, there's clearly some differences. And then the wings. So, we got a lot to do about this guy. And another thing, let's go over articulation very quickly. Exact same thing as this Starscream. So, head, up and down, no waist. Legs can go that far, up that far, back that far to the point you can kick him in the behind. Big knee joint, but due to transformation. Swivel the leg. We got the pins here again, so just to make sure that you don't forget about those, because I didn't. You can hinge them, they're like on a double hinge and whatnot. And the wings, because they're expressive as fuck. Let's face it, I love the wings. I really do. Now for some other comparisons, and unfortunately, Stormblast had the exact same problem as Starscream in which she can't stand unless she's hunched over or whatnot. So it's kind of a little pity. Oh, and yes, she can also use the same blasters as Starscream. Forgot that part. Can clip in here. Really kind of don't like to stay, unlike Starscream, which is kind of a bummer. Unless, of course, you're supposed to. It's a bit more loose on Stormblast. And then we're going to bring in her Thunder Talon Lance. Split this apart. She can hold it like a actual lance. Like so. And then you got a peg here. You can actually create armor. Though it looks a bit weird, but hey, anything for defense, or you can peg it on the arm for some shield. Because why not? Or you can actually hold it like an actual weapon. Just slot this back in. Hold it right there. And, well, there you go. So she's got a lot of possibilities. And, standing her up straight. For a side comparison, we're going to bring in Team Prime. First up, Megatron. There's a reason why. We're gonna bring in the other Seeker I have. Yeah, she's the tallest of the Seekers. We're gonna bring in the Glitch and Hard Shell. And, yeah, that really needs a bit of adjusting and whatnot. I believe she's faced off once or twice, but here she is with Predaking. Here she is with another on purpose between these two. I'll just you guess why. RC and Bumblebee. And finally, Ultra Magnus and Optimus. So there you go. No, wait, also Ratchet. We needed him. Okay, quickly to transform to end the video. Flip the arms in. It's actually exact same as Starscream. Flip this around, bring these up and around like so, angle them in so that they just slot in like so, angle so they slot in, bring the arms up and around, make sure that it's all connected, tabs, all nice and straight and snug, especially on here. Flip it up and around, flip this down, flip it down, and I don't have that in correctly. Now I do. And there's Stormblast in her vehicle mode end to end of the review. And that'll be it. Next review is going to be Dreadwing. And then Shockwave with a special guest. Yes, special guest. And no, it's not Magenta. It's actually someone else. Someone that I knew really well. And can actually do a really kick-ass Shockwave voice from Transformers Prime. That is all for this review. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and as always, till all are one.